Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. So be sure to check out part 1 of the interior design student school supplies. What I will do, because in this video, after editing it, all of the footage, I realized that a lot of the things were just personal items that I was trying to figure out the best storage and organization and carrying system for myself to class. These two classes that my first semester were very project heavy. This semester not so much. So I'm going to make another video and a blog post of just the essential items that you will use on a regular basis. But I do know that it's a lot of extras. I do know it's a lot of extra items in this haul, but you can pick and choose what's best for you if you're an interior design student or just going back to college. Hopefuls. So these are some more items that I got from off of Amazon. I needed a drafting brush. She did say optional for this. But this is a whole erasing set. So it comes with this eraser. I don't know how great it is, but we'll see. And then this is a eraser guard. I may be saying that wrong. I can't remember. Eraser shield. So I saw that this was required. This was optional. And I just went ahead and got the whole set. Then I got some triangles. And I think it's like 2 in here. 90 and 45 degree angle triangles. Then these are, yeah, I forgot. These are blending stumps. So I did see these at Staples. I don't know why I haven't been going to Michael's, y'all. I'm going to go to Michael's. Actually, I'm going to go to Michael's tomorrow when I take JJ to work so I can kind of see just what they have in case, you know, something gets lost, something gets broken or something like that, and I can see what they have. And I forgot what this is called. I think it's a blending tool. But I try to get things that have, you know, a combination of things. So a pack of stuff. So I can get the best bang for my buck. Then I got these 20 sheets of vellum surface paper. I have seen these at, what's the place called? Is this vellum paper? Uh-oh. I hit the wrong thing. Let's say vellum surface. I might have got the wrong thing, y'all. I have to go and research this. But I have seen these books at Michael's. And then I got me a sketchbook. I haven't even looked at this yet. Because we had to go to a football game today. JJ football game. I'll put a picture up. So, I got a sketchbook. And it has 100 sheets. And it's still all bounded up. Okay, so here is today's Amazon shipment. I got some of these Prism Color Magic Rub erasers. And it came in a 2-pack. So, I should have plenty for a while. Hopefully, I don't know how fast I'll go through it. I also ordered this electric electric eraser. So I had no idea that they even had these, or did I? I'm trying to think. Sound like I did. Maybe distant memory. Yeah, y'all. Oh no, they were not electric. They were like a dispenser, or it was like a holder, kind of like a pen. Anyway, I remember the little dispenser that holds the long erasers. But anyway, this is an electric eraser, and this was on our list. Let's see, I guess I can show you our list kind of here. I got most of this. This is my second class that I end up picking up. I have everything for the other class. A lot of things do overlap. And I did want to go in Michael's today to see what they had, just to look around and browse. But I need to get some spray glue. I have that in my Amazon shopping cart. Some Elmer's glue. I guess it's regular glue. I asked her in class. Double-sided tape is in my Amazon shopping cart right now. I'm just kind of I done bought enough supplies. I'm just going to try to pace them out now. Plus, she said this is the first 2 weeks. Colorless marker blender and colored pencil blender is in my shopping cart. White Art Deco pen. That kind of came up kind of funny in the Amazon thing. But anyway, y'all get the drift. So my carrying case did not come yet. It must have got mixed up I don't know, it said the packaging or the tracking number got ripped off in the Amazon description because it's supposed to have been delivered today. It still can be delivered by 10 today. I don't know, y'all. So I got some professional drafting dots. I did watch, I can't remember the name of her channel, and she said that you can use something else. I think blue tape instead, but I wanted to get my blue, what's it called? Painter's tape, but I wanted to get what my instructor asked for. So I got these, and I'll open this up if you want to see what. Okay. Okay, lastly, guys, this is the last thing I'm going to add to this haul. It's probably super long. I ordered some Prisma color pencils. This is a 24. This was one of the requirements in class, 24 count. And this was cheaper than getting it just a couple of dollars or so on Amazon than at the store. For some reason, they were more at the store. I'm trying to think, did I even see 24 count at Michael's yesterday when I went? And I know they were a couple of dollars cheaper than Staples. So I ordered some foam core board paper. And I was really kind of, I realized when I was getting the groceries out the car, you probably really can't tell the scale of the box with the video. But this is like a smaller box. It's not a big box. So I think I may have ordered too fast. I'm not sure, but I think this is a 12 by 10 size, and this may work for some projects, but I think I needed 11 by something. I don't remember. I have to go back and see. So I get, I think, several sheets in here. What does that say? 8 pieces, but at least I did get one of these X-Acto knives in here. I didn't even see that in the description for free. My portfolio case for some reason got lost. I'll put a picture up. So I'm gonna have to cancel the order and reorder it, which made me really disappointed because I wanted to take it to class so my stuff won't mess up when I take it. So I don't know what in the world. It said the label got ripped off or something, so it's coming, but it's late. So I don't know. So it has this big pocket here, and then it has this pocket here. Simple as that. I probably will always carry it like this because I will take my book bag, and then I have my bag. Oh, my sock on the floor. I have my bag full of tools over here, and I think that's working for me right now. And I'm really enjoying class, y'all. This is my second week of class, and yeah, I don't know if I mentioned or not. So I dropped the business class, and I picked up 2 interior design classes. I wish I had a third class, maybe 4th class, but really these 2 classes right now are keeping me busy. So for my art supplies, guys, this is what I needed for today, and this is the watercolor paper cold press. It's 12 sheets. I had to ask my instructor a question about an assignment, and I overheard her. I thought she said we could use vellum, but I think she looked it up, and she also said we could use watercolor paper. This was $6.99 at Staples, and I don't even know if Walmart carries books like this, but I know Michael's does. I needed some extra strong formula multi-purpose glue. This is the big bottle, and I needed this for a project I'm getting ready to do. Well, I probably didn't need actually the extra strong, but I'm gonna use it anyway for the next project that's coming up. Yeah, so I stopped by the Dollar Tree because today I needed some Elmer's glue. I did get the extra strength glue the other day, but I just got some regular glue. This is not, it's probably best to get it from Walmart because it's cheaper and you get a larger bottle. I don't have my glasses on. It's 4 ounces. So I got that because we have like a couple of projects to do. I got some lens cleansing spray because I cannot stand for my glasses to be smudgy at all with these progressive lens. But what I think I'm going to do, because they do have like some, because my vision is blurred now a little bit, y'all. So I think what I'm going to do is I got 3 different frames when I got my glasses. but one of them is just blue lens for the computer, and one of them is like a reader's, and I like them, but I can't really see far away. So I'm gonna get them to pop those out and give me another pair of progressive lenses so I can have 2 pair. And something about the progressive lenses, y'all, they smudge easily, and it's just irritating. So I have some scratches, I don't know if I said that, on here, and I like for it to be clear. Okay, y'all, sorry. I got this Let's Do This, and this is like a metal tin, and this is for my X-Acto knives, because I'm really worried or concerned about them cutting me. So this is perfect to put them in. It probably will rattle, but it's okay. And I like this one. It said, Let's Do This. I know Dollar Tree had some more. It was another design. I didn't want that one. It was kind of boyish, but I don't know what they were. I have to go back and watch some YouTube videos, but this will work for me. Okay, I got some Scotch double-sided tape, and I should have got 2 of these. I was going to order it off Amazon, but when I saw it, I grabbed it. I should have got 2, y'all. I don't know why I just got 1, because I know that's on my supply list. Okay, y'all. Then I got these microfiber cloths for my glasses, and I try to have one everywhere, like where I normally see it, on my desk, in my pocketbook, when I'm driving, like in the console, everywhere, y'all, because I can't stand the smudging. Then I also was near the checkout looking at some of the doodads they have up there, because I do like to check that out. And then I got this notes book, of course, because it's sort of like leopard print, and this is the inside. And then I also saw they had these new eyeglass pouches. I do like the ones that don't crush, but sometimes you just need something to slip your glasses in really quickly, really fast. This one is not as small as the ones, let's see. Well, this one's not bad. This pair of glasses I actually got a couple of weeks ago. Reading glasses, and I think they are black. I accidentally picked up too many. And anyway, I think I'm gonna give these to my sister-in-law. They're just sitting up here. Hopefully they'll work for her. Cause Jason said that Niecy had tape on her glasses and everything. And I was like, glasses are cheap. You shouldn't have tape on your glasses. But anyway, this says it has a scripture on it, and everything give thanks. And it had another one in red that said, God is within her. It was Psalm something. But anyway, I wish they had different colors and they had different scriptures on. Hey, hopefuls, I'm trying to end this supply haul. I may have to make it a 2-parter, because I'm trying to make sure I have, well, we still have things on our supply list that we need to get, and it's going to grow. So I'm going to definitely have to do it in parts. But some things I'm trying to make sure that I have the best system for myself. I kind of feel like I already did, but I want to try something else. I want to try a different tote bag. I want to also, I didn't show that yesterday. Yesterday I got like this toolbox thing for crafting, and I put my supplies in, and I'm just going to see if that's going to be too much, or was my planner bag enough. That's what I got from Amazon. I was actually waiting on this because I'm working on a project right now. So I needed a cutting mat, a self-healing cutting mat. I'm going to use the X-Acto knife to cut out some construction paper, and I know I'm gonna have other projects. So I did have one, but for some reason, I don't know why I did that. I was doing some glitter projects on it with Mod Podge, and it's just all ugly on both sides of the mat. So I got this one. This one should fit down in a tote bag if I take a tote bag. And then this one should fit most of the poster board of the assignments that we have. So I think this will work well. I did want to take a little one just in case for class that I can slip in my bag, or if I need to pull out something right quick. And I'll make sure I put all the links down. Not links, but I'll put it in my Amazon storefront, y'all. All the things. So let me open this. I actually could make up my mind, and then it was a deal if you got 2 tote bags. So one was a larger tote bag, one was smaller. It had like pockets and stuff. So let me show you. So this is called a Tessa, and and I actually was looking at some different ones. I actually will screenshot those or the one and put it up, but I don't think it was quite big enough. And then when I saw these, y'all know when you start down that rabbit hole on Amazon, they'll start showing you other things, and this one had scriptures on it, and I am a sucker for that, especially this one, because this is my favorite, one of my favorite scriptures. I can do all things through Christ that strengthens me, that I told myself when I was, you know, nervous about something, apprehensive, scared to do something, especially when I was growing up. And then, excuse me, and then it's one that I memorized, of course, because we had, in Sunday school, we had to memorize some scriptures. Some I don't remember, but some of them I do. But anyway, this one's called the Tessa, and I think that this one probably will work well. The other one is more vertical. This is more horizontal. I like the thick handles. It has 3 pockets here in the front, and they're deep, so I can put my water bottle in here, and it has a zipper. And does it have any in the back? No, hold on, let me open it. So this is how wide it is at the bottom. Even realize, but I like this, that it has like a vinyl lining and not just cloth, because, you know, if you spill something or, you know, get ink in it or anything. So I have pockets here, or ink probably will still stain, but pockets here. It has all this space in here, and it is a zip pocket here. So let me see if I can at least fit this in here, and that'll let me know if I can fit like my poster board and stuff in here. Yeah, I can, y'all. And then I can zip it up. So right now I'm carrying like a tote bag, and it's a really good quality one, I think from Happy Planner. And I could get quite many things in that, but I like that this one, you know, I still have room in there. I don't have to necessarily carry my poster board in my hand, but I also have that portfolio bag, which I think I'm gonna start carrying as well. So I like this a whole lot. I think they just had 2 styles, but they had other ones with different scriptures or different sayings on them. And then let me show you this, and I'll let y'all go. I ordered from this particular company. I didn't even realize. I just saw the scriptures on the pencil bags. I think it's called Mr. Pen before. And I didn't go through the Amazon shop or anything. I probably need to. But I ordered some pencils, some graphing pencils, and something else I ordered before. And didn't even realize, drafting dots. So if you're in design, you may need drafting dots and, of course, graphite pencils. So these they weren't that much at all. It was just like $4. And I wanted something to separate the different types of pens and pencils that I have. So I got these, and of course they had scriptures on them. So I like them. And then I saw these, but they also have some bigger, wider ones as well. But I just wanted them to be able to still fit inside of my case. But we'll just have to see. So these all have, this one says pray about everything. This one here. This one here. You can put like your erasers in here. Maybe your glue stick, stuff like that. You can designate the different bags so your stuff won't be rolling around. And then I got some pens. All right, y'all. So they had these. These are usually like $17, but they were marked down for like $12. So I grabbed some because I've been wanting some for a while. And usually I have to hide them from Jason. He right here talking about, But I love these pens. These are, I like the ones that 0.5. So the real thin tip. So, and I think you get, I don't know how many come in this pack. They have different ones you can choose. This is an 18 pack. But usually I don't get all 18 because Jason will get some. So, that's it. Y'all, I forgot to share this yesterday. So, this is what I ordered, it's a crafting box. Well, you can make it whatever you want it to make it. It's similar to like a toolbox or, yeah, a toolbox. So I meant to show you guys this empty. And so it has all of my supplies that I have so far. As far as like little small things. So it opens like this, and they had them in gray and I think a blue, but I got it in pink. I actually wish I got it in gray. So right now, this is what I have inside, and the X-Acto knives are in there, and then I have this drawer here. I'll probably make a separate video because I probably will switch this up. And I do notice when you close it, you can't have too many tall things here, so it can close all the way. And then on this top shelf here, I have my items here, this long drawer. What it will show on on Amazon, that it will lay flat here. So it will automatically lay flat on your desk, and you just close it up like that. So I can put, what am I missing out of here? Maybe some pair of scissors. My scissors are actually in my bag, and I have to show you guys this bag because this bag just came. So this is the Wild and Happy bag that I'm carrying. I think this is by Happy Planner. Yeah. And it looks like it's actually wider. I don't know if the canvas is more flexible, like I can get more things in it. I don't know why it's like I can't talk today. It's this wide at the bottom, and so I have some supplies in there already. So it may be about the same. I think my new bag is bigger. And usually I put my pencil bag in here and stuff, but I'm getting ready to move this stuff to another bag. I have like, yeah, this stuff may go into my box. We'll see. But hold on. Okay, y'all, so here's the other bag, side by side, tote bag, and the bigger tote bag. So I am glad I did get this bag because it has more pockets. I can put my water bottle, that's important. So this is a Tessa, and this one is it just Lexi tote bag. So yeah. Okay, y'all. Like. Okay, this is what I got from Amazon, y'all, for today, as my art supplies. For my class for interior design. So I got some blender pens. We needed these, I think, later on in the weeks to come in my class. I also got some Staedtler, and I hope these are good. Some Staedtler graphite pencils. I did get some before, but these have more of a range. So I didn't want to get another assortment of pencils. So the furthest one that I have, or lightest one I have, is like a 2H. I don't have all of these. So and they came with these rulers. I don't know if you can put this ruler together to make one big ruler, but yeah. So I got these. I hope these are really good. And it also comes with a case, which is super neat. And I wanted some with a bigger range too, because I have this project to do, which is actually right here, which I'll do in a little bit because it's due soon. And it's a shading tracing project. And I knew I wanted to get some with a bigger range. So graphite pencils, when they go this way in the H, they're lighter. Well, this is the B, so these are darker. I think, I'm not sure which ones that I had. Probably in this area is where it stopped on my previous ones. I think I only had 12 or 14. I didn't have these way down here. So I'm curious to know what this 12 is like. Ooh. And this one goes to 10H. So this side here is the lighter side. So I also got some pens. I had these before. I did recently get some in black. I probably can't open it, y'all, with one hand. Black here. And I got some blue. So I'm going to give some to Jason. I got some of these pen or pencil organizers. So they roll up. I'll open it up and show you. I have one more that's coming. I think this one is 36. It holds 36 pens or pencils and maybe markers. And this one is the 12. And I have, I think, a 24 that's going to come. I kind of wanted this peach, not peach, but this green color with the pink. Actually, in the pictures, it looked a little bit more pinkish than it did. Not the peach, but the pink part, more pinkish. But anyway, I like this. I kind of want all my stuff to match. And is that it that I got? Yeah, y'all know Amazon put stuff in 50 million bags. I did get a new scale, and that will probably go in some other haul once I open it. And then I accidentally, y'all, I didn't order this because I just checked my order. This is the other Tessa tote. And I feel like that this is a test. What I would have did was give this to my mama, but I'd rather just buy another one and get her one. I feel like this is a test because this done happened like twice to me, 2 or 3 times, and it was really an inconvenience for me to take it back. But I'm gonna take it back. The other day, it was a couple of weeks ago, it was some construction paper, and I wasn't charged for it, and I should have took it back to what's the place called, y'all? Staples. And I needed to open it and use it, and then it was an inconvenience because I was not going back into Staples, but I done been in Staples about twice since then, maybe 3 times, getting supplies. And yeah, y'all, and I feel bad about that. Well, I guess I can still take my receipt. This I did not pay for, so I'm going to ship it back. I have to go to Kohl's anyway and take something else back. For a minute, I thought I didn't get charged for that because it was my portfolio bag, which is actually right there on the floor. And what happened was it got lost in the mail, one of them. And then I requested for them to cancel it. They sent a new one, which I did pay for. And then the other one, both of them ended up coming on the same day. I guess whoever was doing the mail ended up finding it, and both of them came on the same day. So I had to go back to see if they are refund the money, which they didn't, of course. And I knew I was going to return it anyway because I didn't need 2 portfolio bags. Plus, I wanted to do what's right. I tell y'all, when you I don't know what to say, but I know if you listen to Joyce Myers a lot, or listen to her, you learn to have, and plus, being washed in the blood, and, it's not necessarily a blessing. It's a test. What you gonna do if you gonna do what's right or not. So I'm gonna take this bag. I'm gonna take this to Kohl's. I'm gonna keep the bag, and because this is a $40 bag, and when you're a small business, you need your money. You need your money. You don't need your inventory to go out the door and not know where it is. So if I show this to my mom and she likes it, which I have not shown her the ones that are sitting on the couch right there, then I will get her some. But for now, I'm gonna return this along with the other portfolio bag, but they did track this correctly, so I returned it, and they're just waiting for me to return it to refund my money. And I do need to get that refunded because I need to get some gray markers next, and those Prisma color markers they're not cheap, y'all. They're not cheap. All right, y'all. Hey guys, so this is part 2 of my supply haul. Can't remember how much more that I need, but I think I'm about done. So I did need this was on the supply list, this adhesive spray, multi-purpose Super 77 by 3M. You probably can buy something similar to this, I'm sure, at Walmart, the craft store, whatever, but I just got it on Amazon. I did need some of these brush tip blender markers. Don't know how they work it, y'all, but I got some of those. I also got some of these bags, and I have a lot of them, so I don't need all these. So these would be good if Jason needs some for work, which he quite often needs, and if he needs, if the kids need any of these. So I wanted to put like little supplies in here so my stuff won't roll around in my bag or in my little tool kit. So that's what I got these for. This was, I done threw the little plastic bag away and I took everything out. I want to say this was a 24 pack. Hey, I'm recording, cuz. He just making the most noise. So I have this size here. Almost didn't show y'all. You get 3 of these, this size here. These are great for travel too. So my neighbor, I was sitting beside another lady. I don't know her name right now, but I'm sure I'll know her name by heart, because we'll be, you know, in the same classes and stuff. So she had one of these bags. I want to say one shaped like this, maybe a little bit shorter, and she had some tools in it. I'm not sure what, and that gave me a great idea to look for these bags. I also purchased some of these bags before from the Dollar Tree. Have not seen them in a while. I just picked them up because they were new to me and I knew I could use them for something, and they had travel written on them. But I used them when JJ went to Washington, D.C. for an overnight trip, and he packed some of his stuff in them. So this is good for travel. This one is more like a pencil bag shape. I like this one. It's pink. I think you can get all black too, y'all, but I wanted different colors. This size here. So this is my hand. So you can kind of see the relation or the scale of the bag. This is this can. So 3 of those. 3 of these purple, like this color here. 3 of this pink here. Great for like wet items like bathing suits and stuff like that. If you do water aerobics in some type of, you know, class, or I want to say sport, but y'all, there might be a mess if you have children who do forget to take the stuff out of the bag for laundry. Okay, 3 of these, and these are almost the same size, but it's smaller, a little bit smaller. So I want to say, was this less than $20? I want to say, y'all, I think it was. So like it's a great way to have packing cubes and stuff like that. All right, so not just for school, but for other things. And then I think these are photo blue pencils, so we haven't got to any lessons for this yet. You get 10 in a pack, and they look like this. They are Prisma. Sorry, y'all. They're all the same. Prisma color, copy, not NP blue. So I hope I ordered the right ones. And that's it for now, for today. I think everything came. No, I have one more thing. One more thing I think I ordered. And then I have to double check my list and make sure I have everything. Okay, guys, so this is another supply that I need for class. I actually have classes this morning, and my instructor told us to bring our gray markers. These were really expensive. They're like $40. There are some good markers. They have the dual tip ends. This is the cool collection. I didn't realize, looking at the syllabus, that there was I saw it, but it didn't dawn on me. A cool and a warm collection. I think the warm comes today by Amazon. You can get them individually at the store. I may not need every last one of these, but I got them. So Amazon is really easy for me to order a lot of my supplies. But anyway, I'm getting ready to put them in this little bag and take them to class. If I need the warm, then I'll get them sometime today. I just won't have them for class. So, all right.